Unbelievable. Wonderful to see the London Motor sold out on its first Saturday. I'm delighted that the honour of being asked a year ago to the president of the London Motor Show, just for the bloke to do some tarting about, I suppose, just on Facebook or telly. But I'm so delighted the success it's been. It's brilliant. It's really worked really well. It's back to the relaxed days of the old Earl's Court motor shows where you can wander around, get to the cars, there's no intimidating huge stands with data collecting girls and nicking all your details. Well, they'll probably still do that as well. But I also like to announce this is a completely Clarkson-free zone, which I'm delighted. Fat Gig's not here at all. He's earning so much money with his Amazon stuff. There's no Top Gear either. No, that's going to be the one show on wheels, that is, but no one. The Fifth Gear is still struggling along, as I'm sure you all watched it last night. The Fifth Gear is still just about alive. But this is a place to be. It's wonderful because it's like road shows. This is what motor shows are all about. Great location. We've got lots of guests like Nigel Mansell was talked to yesterday, and I tried not to mention Donington Park and touring cars and got away with it. So Sterling Moss was here, so we're going to get tomorrow. So we've got Ben Collins later as well, one of the Stigs from the old Top Gear or the middle Top Gear. And also now, to interview on the stage, it's great to have a man that's very much involved in that incredible project. You've seen the mock-up car outside the front door, the Bloodhound SSC. So please welcome Jazz Tandy.
Thank you, Tiff.
Thank you. So I want to talk about anything else because all everybody really wants to know is when's this thing going to finally launch itself off?
Finally, we're looking at next year, latter half, all depending on the weather window in South Africa. So we're all dependent on the weather. So if it's flooded, it's no point going to the desert trying to go through Mud Lake, where's it won't work. In a nice flat circuit. So next year 800, then the following year the magical 1,000 miles an hour.
It still sounds ridiculous to me. It's 1,000 miles. We're going to run on a runway in Britain first. When's it first going to light up and move under its own steam?
We're looking at early part of next year, so we'll be going to Newquay, taking the car on jets only up to about 200 miles an hour slow speed. We'll put the afterburners on and see how we behave there. Then, based on the facts and things we get from the test data, we're looking at going off to South Africa later half of the year.
So how long have you been in South Africa for? Has that been 3 months out there this period?
Sometime we'll send a recce team first of all to get all the base camps ready, so make sure the infrastructure is ready. Then looking at 2 or 3 months in South Africa, doing daily tests every single day, make sure the car's behaving, tweaking it and seeing what test data comes back with us.
And of course, nobody's done a world speed record on this site you discovered, and I understand people are having holidays, are they? Bloodhound supporters, we're going to have picking stones for a holiday.
Yes, we've cleared 25 million square metres of land by hand. Anything from trees, thrown upwards. Give you a rough idea how big that is. Imagine a 2-lane highway from London to Moscow, all clear by hand. And these are all volunteers, and the local village people are there helping us to clear the desert, so big thanks to them.
Whereabouts is it exactly? Is it near a big town, or is it a luxury hotel? Are you going to be in tents on the desert?
We've been in tents, unfortunately, not built in hotels or anything luxury like that. It's based on the Kalahari Desert, on the border of Botswana, Namibia, South Africa.
Where's that? Johannesburg or north of Pretoria?
Northern Cape. It's just on the border of Botswana, so if you look at that direction, it's a place called Haskinpan. It's a 12-mile track we've got, and we'll cover that 12 miles in just over 2 minutes.
Ridiculous. Now, of course, Richard Nobles was that guy and was driving for us. He did the thrust one, we fell over on a runway, didn't there was some good work on top of that. He himself, Richard Nobles, was the driver of thrust 2 when he took the British record back for Britain. Then Andy Green comes on board and you break the sound barrier. So you've done that?
Yeah.
So why go further?
The original idea was that the Americans came over to us and said, we'll get your record, saying, no you don't, it's a British record, we'll keep it in Britain. We've won the record now for over 30 years. But as the project has evolved now, it's become more of an education program. We saw that in the UK there's a shortage of engineers and scientists, and we wanted to put that back into the UK by having an iconic project. We went to a school recently up in Manchester and asked them, can you name a famous engineer? And they came back with Kevin Webster. So that was scary when people were saying Kevin Webster is a famous engineer. So we want to readdress the perception of engineers, which is high-tech, high-value work in the UK.
So what's your actual job here? Are you the designer of the thing? Are you the windscreen wiper cleaner? What particular task have you got?
I look after the events in the UK and overseas. Our biggest role now is going around the UK educating children, and I have created a little workshop for children to do. They can build little rocket cars which can go up to 500 miles an hour at a place like Santa Pod. We launched a national competition now, and we've had just over 12 school sign up in 2 weeks, and that's why I look after the education side, teaching youngsters there's more to life than singing and dancing.
I think there's more and more projects you'll find paid for this education. It's wonderful there's a whole project out there is trying to encourage youngsters to be engineers in the future. We've got Formula Student, there's a car out there from the Oxford Brooks, and those are great things the universities do. We've got a solar powered car that's done this American record. We had the guy running out on the stage yesterday, he's coming back tomorrow, so you can look at the solar car. And all these great projects going on now to inspire youngsters to become engineers, and none better of course than the Bloodhound. So what about some facts and figures? I was thinking it was going to have a V12 Lamborghini just to fire the fuel pump up as well, the original concept. What engines does that now have in it?
It now has a Jaguar V8 supercharged engine from the F-Type.
That's the fuel pump.
That's the fuel pump.
Jaguar V8 fuel pump.
It's pumping 1 ton of fuel in 20 seconds. You've got an idea, the average family car holds about 45 litres of fuel. We empty that in 1 second.
So how much fuel is on board when it starts to run?
Fully weighed, the car is 8 tonnes with a fuel capacity of 1,500 litres. By the time we've done the first run, it's gone down to just under 7,000 kilograms, so 7 tonnes. So losing a tonne and a half of fuel in total.
A tonne of fuel. And what's the actual engine? We've got a V8 Jaguar just as the fuel pump.
Fuel pump.
Then what is, how many engines? Is it just one rocket? Was it a booster and an after rocket or what?
We're using a jet engine from the Eurofighter Typhoon. That will take up this slow speeds of about 600 miles an hour. Full afterburn, then we kick in the rocket. That's when the V8 pump kicks in, pumping fuel, ignites the rocket motor, producing a equivalent of 135,000 brake horsepower. Equivalent.
So what fuel, so you've got a jet engine and then a rocket. So would they both use the same type of fuel? Does the jet engine have one type of fuel?
The jet engine uses normal aviation fuel, Jet A1, and the rocket uses hair dye. So H2O2 high test oxide, so some of the ladies here may be dyeing their hair. That's our rocket fuel. The strength we use is about 10%, but our rocket fuel is 95%. So you put our rocket fuel on your hair will explode.
So this is a cool thing. So Andy Green is again the driver. I mean, how does he prepare for this sort of launch into the complete unknown? Does the steering system anything the same as the previous project, or is it a completely different concept?
It's a different concept altogether. Class SSC was rear still, so which meant as it was going faster, it was very jittery. Where this one has only about 2 degrees of turn, so he's turning the car at 2 degrees maximum. The training he does do is he goes every weekend and we start playing and does loop-to-loops and various actions like that to get used to the G-forces. He's experiencing plus 3G as accelerating and minus 3G when he's decelerating. So the biggest danger is when he's decelerating, he's getting from plus 3 to minus 3 in an instant. So that's the biggest danger point for him.
Your eyeballs are going to sockets with that. So otherwise, the